We're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to be doing our typical workout format. We're going to be doing our warm-up practice, our movement preparation, going into our circuit. We're going to be doing our 5 work exercises in the workout today. Pulse plyometric up chops, side bends, pulse plyometric overhead press, jump or split ropes. I hope you guys have got those in advance. And then the pulse plyometric offset row. So for all of the pulse plyometric exercises today, you're going to be needing a backpack or some kind of weights. So grab those if you don't have them already. And also sit with the side bends, you're going to be needing the backpack. For those split ropes, if you didn't already make one, this is what they look like. It's a long towel and you just tie a knot at the end. And you're going to want 2 of those for the split rope exercise. Okay? So let's go ahead and get started. Does anyone have any questions with the format for today's class? Any questions to start? All right. If not, if you come up with more questions, any questions later, let me know. All right. Let's get started with our warm-up. So let me pin this. And then mute you guys. And let's go ahead and get started. So if you're gonna be working out primarily in seated, start in sitting. If you're gonna be working out primarily in standing, start in standing. So let's start by focusing in on our belly breathing. So I want you to sit or stand up tall. Take one hand, put it on your belly, one hand, put it on your chest. And work on taking easy inhales and exhales. Now, when you're inhaling, your belly should rise before your chest. Keep up with that steady breathing. Take this time to remember what this feels like. To have a steady, calm breathing pattern. I want you to keep this breathing pattern for when we're in the middle of our workouts, when we're resting, and at the very end when we're stretching. All right? So now, continue with your easy breath as you side bend your head left and right. Gentle stretches, if it feels good to you. That gentle stretch. Easy breathing. And then next we're going to turn our heads right and then left. A gentle stretch. Oh boy. I'm tired. I spent some time outside today. It's hot. I'm tired. Easy breathing. Next, we're going to turn those neck turns into neck rolls. Roll your head around your shoulders, side to side. I'm going in a clockwise pattern, stretching your neck in all its positions. And then reverse your neck roll. Going the other way. So now I'm going counterclockwise. Again, continue to focus in on an easeful breath. Okay, we're going to do some shoulder shrugs next. We're going to bring our shoulders to the front and then up towards your ears. Roll your shoulders to the back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then slide your shoulder blades down your rib cage towards the bottom. Bring them back to the front. Slide them up towards your ears. Roll your shoulder blades back and then down. Continue with this circular pattern. Taking inhales on your way up, exhales on the way down. reverse your shoulder roll. So now, at the bottom, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together, slide them up your rib cage towards your ears, roll your shoulders to the front, and then slide them down the front. At the bottom, you squeeze your shoulder blades together again, up your spine towards your ears, and roll to the front and back down. Now continue with this circular motion. Priming our neck and shoulders for an upper body workout. All right, next, we're gonna start doing some arm circles. Taking your arms up and around, up to the front, and then around and down the side. If you're in sitting, you're gonna hinge forward as your hands are down, hinge up as your arms come up overhead, splay your fingers wide and come back down. And if you're standing, you're gonna add a little squat to this. Squat down at the bottom, and as you come up, arms come up to the front, stand up, and then arms come down the side as you squat back down. Good, now reverse your arm circle. So now, as you hinge or stand up, your arms come up the side and then down the front. Nice fluid motions. Kind of like you're swimming. All right, next we're gonna be working on a little twist with an arm raise. If you're standing, you're getting this twist all the way down into your feet, raising your arms up, shifting your weight from one foot to the other. Maybe even going up onto your toes. If you're in seated, you're simply adding a little bit of a twist as you're reaching forward and back with opposite arms. Next, we're going to be doing some shoulder internal, external rotation. Bring your arms up to the side, up to 90 degrees here, elbows bent at 90. And then you're going back and forth, rotating through your shoulder. Do a few reps here. And then wiggle out your arms a little bit. In any direction that feels good. All right, and then next we're gonna do some jumping jacks. Bring your arms up to the side, overhead. Feet are hopping apart and not together. If the hopping doesn't feel good, then you're going to be doing just the arms. Bring the arms up overhead and then quickly back down. Same thing for our seated athletes here. Arms up overhead, quickly back down. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, we're gonna do our split jacks. Arms coming across in the horizontal plane here, alternating the top arm. If you're standing, you can hop with your feet in a split stance, one foot in front of the other, and you're switching your front foot as you're hopping. Again, you can ditch the hopping and simply do back snappers. Again, alternating the top arm. As you come across your body, open up the chest wide. Same thing for seated athletes. Open up those pecs, the chest muscles. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Okay. How are we doing? Is your heart rate up? Breathing a little hard? All right, good. So, next thing, we're gonna go into our movement prep, our practice rounds. So, first up is the pulse plyometric up chop. For this exercise, you're gonna need a weight or a backpack that's light to moderate weight for you. All right, so the pulse plyometric up chop. I'm gonna start with my weight, my backpack, off to my right. I'm gonna make sure all my straps are tightened up. So I have the weight starting at the ground. I'm going to squat down to it, pick it up by my backpack straps. And from here, keep my chest up. I'm going to stand up, bring the weight all the way up overhead to the opposite side, back down halfway, and then quickly back up. So the full motion here is I'm standing up, pulsing, and then quickly coming out of the pulse, and then back down. Up, pulse, quick. So I'm picking up from my right, overhead to my left, down halfway, and then pop it up after that. I got my chapstick. What was that, zipper? And then for our seated athletes, you're gonna have the weight off to your side. So here I have it to my right, hinging down towards your weight. Pick it up, bring it up overhead to the left, back down halfway, and punch it up overhead to the left. And then continue on with that pulse, and then the plyometric after the pulse. So you come up all the way, pulse, and then quickly out of the pulse. All right, and then we're gonna do both sides. We're gonna do 30 seconds on each side. Good. If you don't have any weights, you can simply move your arms in the same pattern. Any questions? Are we good? All right, let's keep going. So next up is going to be the side bend. So take your weight, you're standing, grab your backpack by the top, and then from here, you're going to bend to the side, bring the backpack down towards the ground, and then pick it back up to the other side. So working in this side-to-side motion. Imagine like the front and back of your body are stuck between two walls. So you're moving straight up and down. You're not moving to the front. You're not moving excessively to the back. You're going straight up and down on the sides. Seated athletes are doing much the same. I recommend grabbing a little bit lower on the backpack so you have a little bit more room to work with. And from here, you're going to pick the backpack off the ground to the side, bending over to the opposite side, and then back down, going back and going on one side at a time. And then we'll switch at 30 seconds to do the other side. All right. Any questions on the side bends? Are we good on those? All right, let's keep moving. So next is going to be the pulse plyometric overhead press. So what we're going to do here is you're going to take your backpack, start in the front rack position. You're going to push it up overhead, come down about halfway, and then quickly pop it up, and then back to your front rack. So up, pulse, and then quickly back up. Seated athletes is the same thing. Front rack position, up all the way, down halfway, and then pulse out of the top. Plyometrically move out of the pulse. So side view, up tall, push your overhead, down halfway, pulse out of that. Pulse and move quick. All right. Any questions with the pulse plyometric overhead press? We good with those? All right, let's keep moving. Next up is the jump or split ropes. So if you have a jump rope, you simply jump rope. If you don't have either, you just hop in place, pretend like you have a jump rope. For our standing athletes, for our seated athletes, this is where the split ropes come in handy. Now, make sure you're aware of your surroundings. Make sure you're not going to knock anything over while you're using your jump or split rope. So here, I got my two towels. I've tied a knot at the very end of each one. And then for the split roping, you're simply going to twirl them as if you're doing a jump rope. So I'm spinning the towels around with the knots on the far end. They're twisting around and they're grazing the floor. So you go in one direction, then when you get tired or you have to stop, go in the other direction. Keep your chest up on this. That part's really important. All right. So that's the split rope. Any questions on the split rope? We good? Let's move on. All right, next up, last thing on the agenda for today in the circuit is the pulse plyometric offset row. So for this exercise, again, you're gonna need your backpack. standing athletes, you're going to have the weight starting right in front of you. You're going to hinge down from your hips, grab the weight. I'm grabbing my backpack by its shoulder straps. From here, I'm going to keep my chest up and broad. I'm going to pull to my right hip, back down. I'm going to pull to my left hip. Oh, I made a mistake here. We're doing pulse plyometrics here. So here I'm going to pull up to my right hip, pulse halfway down, and then quickly bring it back up. Now I go all the way back down. Then I'm going to my left hip, up all the way, pulse down halfway, quickly back up, and then down all the way. Pulse and quick. Pulse and quick. Alternating sides. Pulse and quick. And this is going to challenge your core in that anti-rotation. Same thing for our seated athletes. You're going to have weight in front of you. You're going to hinge forward as best you can. You're going to pick up that weight to your right, all the way, down halfway, that's the pulse. And then quickly bring it back up, and then back down to the middle, and then go up to the left, pulse, and then quickly back up. All right, how are we doing with the pulse plyometric offset row? We good on those? All right. So let's get into our circuit. Grab hold of your bags, and let's get ready for some up chops. So let me pull up my stopwatch. And let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm starting picking up the weight from my right, up all the way, down halfway. Push it quickly back up. Up to the left, pulse, and then back up, quick. There we go. Keep up that motion, whether you're doing that in standing or in seated. I have the weight to my right on the ground, picking it up all the way up overhead to the left, pulsing halfway down, and then back up quickly. Good. Switch sides. That's it. So I got the weight to my left on the bottom, up all the way, pulse, back up quick. Keep it up, keep going. Get a few more reps in. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Side bends. Grab your weight and side bend. Work those obliques. Remember, imagine like you're stuck between two walls in the front. So you have to go straight side bend. There's no bending forward, no extending backwards. We're trying to get a clean motion. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. All right, and go. Make sure you're maintaining a steady breath here. Avoid holding your breath. Work on engaging the muscles of your abdominals with this, as well as some shoulder stability work. Good. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Transition to your pulse plyometric overhead press. Starting in your front rack position. Pushing up all the way, down halfway, and quickly back up. So pulse and up quick. Pulse and up quick. Pulse and up quick. There we go. Remember, you can take breaks here as we go along. The key thing is I want you to move quick if you have that available to you. All right, keep it going. Keep breathing. Work those pulse, plyometric, overhead presses. That's it. Keep your chest up and wide as best you can. There we go. Almost there, you guys. Keep it up. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Find your jump ropes. Find your split ropes. Whichever version you're going to be doing today. And once you got them, start spinning. That's it. Keep up a steady rhythm here. Good. Remember, if you get tired, you can change directions. Good. 30 seconds into it. Woo. Keep spinning. Oh my God, my legs need pull-ups today. Oh my God. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Woo. Put those to the side, and let's work some pulse plyometric offset rows. Take your weights to the front, hinge forward, pull it up to the side, pull it to the right, pulse, and quickly back up. Pulse to your left hip, pulse, back up. Pulse to the right hip, pulse, and back up, alternating sides. Keep it up, keep moving. Remember, you can take breaks at any point, catch your breath, shake things out a little bit if you notice you're moving slow, if you're moving funky, and then once you feel like you're recovered, get back into it. Good. Keep it up, keep moving, working each side, alternating sides. Keep going here. Let's move, you guys. Keep going. All right. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Take a rest break. All righty. How are we doing, you guys? Does anyone need any modifications to any of the exercises? Any changes to transitions? We doing good? Okay. Kevin's doing good. Thank you, Kevin. All right, so take this time to catch your breath. Remember that belly breathing that we were working on at the beginning? Practice some of that. Easy breaths in, slow breaths out. Get some water if you need. All right, and continue to work on steady breathing. That's it. All right, catch you guys' breath. I'm gonna get a little water myself. It's hot over here. Okay. Be right back, you guys. Don't run away. Okay, I'm back. Just had to get a swig of water, take down my migraine meds. All right, so let's get back into it. Who's ready for round 2? Let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Work those pulse plyometric up chops. All right, let's get to it. Take your weights. I'm starting with the weight on my right, chopping it up over my head, pulsing halfway down and quickly back up. Work this twisting motion, integrating your whole body into it. I know I said it's an upper body workout. That doesn't mean we can't integrate the whole thing though. There we go. Keep it moving. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Pulse at the top and back quickly out of the pulse. All the way up, pulse, and quick out of the pulse back to the top. Keep it going. Keep breathing. If you're working this without any weights, you're just going to bring your hands to the side, up overhead, kind of like a weird dance move, a disco move. Keep it up. Keep going. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next, side bends. Grab your weight. I got the weight off to my left side. Side bending down, and then bringing the weight back up. Work this lateral motion. Steady rhythm. That's it. Keep it moving. Keep breathing. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Making sure you bring that weight or your arms straight down your side. You can do this with weight, without any weights. Simply side bending over and coming back up. There we go. Keep moving. We got less than 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is the pulse plyometric overhead press. So, take your weight in the front rack position, press them all the way down, quickly back up. Pulse, and then quick out of the pulse. If you're not using any weights here, what you can be doing is move your arms up all the way overhead, down halfway, and quickly back up. And then bring your hands back all the way down, reach up overhead, down halfway, and quickly back up. Up. Keep moving, keep breathing. Keep your elbows in front of you as best as you can. Keep it up, keep moving. We're almost there, you guys. Get a few more reps in, but remember, if you're slowing down, take a pause and get back into it. Good, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next is going to be jump or split ropes. Taking whatever implement you're doing, the jump rope or the split rope, and then spin. Make sure you got your coordination, your rhythm in sync. Try to keep them together. Although, if you are so inclined, you can try doing them in opposite directions or offset time. I'll be happy if you just do them in sync. Keep it going, keep breathing. Remember, if you have to pause at any point, go into the reverse direction. So if you're spinning to the front, then spin to the back. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Keep your chest up here. Keep your chest wide. Try to avoid letting your body collapse downward. Keep your chest opened up and extended. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Pulse plyometric offset rows. So going into that hinge and then pulling to your hip, back down halfway and quickly back up. Pulse and quickly back up. Pulse and quick back up. Keep it up. Keep moving. Now, if you don't got any weights with you, we're simply going to be reaching out to the side. Going all the way up like you're holding a ball at your hip. You're going to play basketball, this would be like your triple threat stance. And then from here, you go down halfway and quickly bring it back. Up all the way. You're generating a lot of torque in your body. Having to resist that helps stimulate your core. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, take another rest break. All right. Good. How are we doing, you guys? Any issues thus far? All right, so we're going to be going for 2 more rounds here. So remember, if anything doesn't quite feel right, if you're feeling like you're getting a little sluggish, slowing down, take your time, take a little extra time to breathe. Right now, I want you to get some water. It's been hot up here in the Bay Area. I think most of us are in the Bay Area. So stay hydrated, find a fan. Should be good air quality, so open your windows. Focus on that belly breathing that we started with. All right, we got 15 seconds left of this rest break. So get one more swig of water, take a few more easy breaths. And let's get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Third round here, working those pulse plyometric up chops. Keep going, keep breathing. Work on having a wide chest at all times. Working this motion, starting with hands off to the side, come up all the way, down halfway, and then out of it quick. Move. Let's breathe. Continuous motion here. That's good, you guys. Keep it going. Keep it up. Switch sides. All right. Good. Steady breathing. Consistent motion. But remember, if something doesn't feel good, you're slowing down, you need to take a break, gather yourself, and then get back into it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side bends. Work on tilting to the side and then back up. Tilting to the side and back up. We're working those oblique muscles, the abdominal muscles on the sides of your core. These are very important for stabilizing your spine, both for functional daily posture and also for advanced athletic movement. You can't go very far without your obliques. Good. 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. There you go. Switch it up. Keep it going. That tilting motion. And if you're using weights, make sure you're moving cleanly. If you're not using weights, then you're simply going down to the side and then back up. Engaging those obliques. Let's go. Let's move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse plyometric overhead presses. Front rack position, elbows in front, push up overhead all the way, down halfway, and quickly back up. Pulse and quick. Overhead pulse and quick. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Remember, if you're not using any weights here, you're coming up overhead, down halfway, and quickly back up. Work that control. You'd be surprised how much work you can get in without any weights here. Working on generating internal torques, making your body resist aberrant motions within itself. I'm using some big words there. Basically, just move well. Keep going, keep breathing. Steady rhythm, remember, take breaks if you need them. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your split ropes or your jump ropes and start spinning. You can use the split ropes in standing as well. Simply hop in place, or not hop, just spin. Let's keep it going. Steady rhythm. The faster you spin the ropes, the more it's going to work your forearms. Oops. Be aware of your surroundings. Don't hit your backpack, don't hit your friends, unless it's intentional. There you go. Keep it going. Keep breathing. And let's keep spinning. Keep going. 10 seconds left. Get a few more rounds in. A few more reps. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Put those split ropes to the side and work your offset rows. All right, hinging forward. Pulse one hip, pulse, and quickly back up. Other hip, pulse, and quickly back up. Keep it up, keep moving. Remember, move clean and crisp here. If you're not moving clean and crisp, you gotta slow it down. Maybe lighten the load or change your implement. If you're doing this without any weights, you bring your hands to your hip, down halfway, pulse, and then back up. Hands to your hips, pulse, back up. Hands to your hips, back up. Like I said, those of you who played basketball before, that position looks very familiar. Keep it going, keep moving. 10 seconds left. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Take another rest break. All right. How are we doing so far? That's 3 rounds down. 1 more to go. Who's ready for round 4? Huh? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? All right, there we go. Dennis is ready for round 4. So again, take you some time, catch your breath, get some water, calm things down before you ramp it back up again. All right, we got 20 seconds left of this break, so get a few more breaths in, get another swig of water. We're gonna get started soon here. Good, all right, let's get started with our last round here. Pulse plyometric up chops. Get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Work on clean, crisp motions. Bring your weight from the side. I have my hands to my right, up overhead to the left. Pulse halfway down and quickly back up to the left. There we go. Continue with your disco moves. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disco moves to the other side. There we go. Move quick, move crisp. Keep it up. Keep moving. There we go. Almost there, you guys. Less than 10 seconds left. Actually, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Side bends. Grab your weight and tilt to the side and then back up. Keep going. Steady rhythm. Easy breathing. Make sure that you maintain that easefulness in your breath. Well, as easeful as possible. And then switch sides. Work the other side. Train these obliques here in coordination with your breathing. That way you can hold a steady trunk and still breathe at the same time. This is how we optimize function. Keep going. Keep it up. You're doing great. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse plyometric overhead presses. Start in that front rack position. Elbows in front at all times. Push up overhead. Pulse. And then quickly come out of the pulse. There we go. Take your time. Remember, take breaks if you need. You notice that you're not moving quick, take your time, take a break, and then get back into it to move quickly. So we're starting in our front rack position. We're pressing all the way up, down halfway, and then quickly back up. Pressing all the way up, down halfway, and then quickly back up. Making sure you keep your elbows pointed straight in front. Keep it up, keep going. Steady work here. Almost there, 10 seconds left. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Work your jump or split ropes. Grab your implement and spin. All right, once you're ready, get spinning. Keep your chest up and wide. Avoid letting yourself curl forward. Keep it going. Keep breathing. Good. And if you get tired, reverse the spin. Go in the other direction. Keep it up. Almost there, you guys. Got 10 seconds left. Good. 3, 2, 1. Done. Row those to the side. Offset rows. Last exercise of our circuit. And let's pull. To the hip, pulse, back down. To the hip, pulse quick. Back down. Pulse quick. Pulse quick. Keep it going. Keep it up. Keep moving. Work your basketball triple threat. Keep moving. Keep breathing. All right, almost there, you guys. You got less than 10 seconds left. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right, take a rest break. Good job, you guys. All right. Mute. How are we doing right now? Good? All right. Who wants some more? Who wants a 5th round? You can go do that on your own. We're going to stretch after this. All right. Take your time. Catch your breath. Get some water. All right. So we're going to do a little stretch sesh at the end here. Wind things down. Stretch out those pecs, the back of your shoulders, biceps, triceps, pretty much everything that we worked today. All right. So this is going to be the last time you guys see my hair. It's so creepy in a while. Next time you see me, it'll be all done up. Maybe. All right. So let's get started with our stretches. You're in sitting, stay in sitting. If you're standing, start in standing. And let's stretch. All right. So first up, it's going to be our cactus stretch. Sitting or standing up tall. We're going to start with our palms and elbows together. Open up the chest into a cactus pose. Your elbows are bent at 90 degrees here, so you form a shape of a cactus. And then you're going to reach your hands up overhead, touch your thumbs together, back down to the cactus, and then close it up, elbows and palms together. Make sure as you go into the cactus pose, you're inhaling. So starting from the closed position, you open to cactus, inhale. Reach your thumbs up overhead, exhale. Bring your hands down to cactus, inhale. Exhale as you close it back down to the front. Going back and forth. Couple more. All right, next we're going to do our posterior cuff stretch. You're going to reach your right arm across your body. Take your left hand, reach underneath, grab your right elbow. And then from here, you're going to pull your right arm across your body, get a gentle stretch in the back of your right shoulder. And apply a gentle rocking motion, a gentle tug, easy stretching, kind of like if you're trying to rock a baby to sleep. Easy motion, steady inhales and exhales. Take a few more deep breaths in and out. Switch sides. So now you're reaching your left arm across your body. Take your right hand, reach underneath, grab hold of your left elbow with your right hand. And then gently pull your left arm across your body to get that stretch in the back of your left shoulder. Easy breathing. Nice inhales and exhales, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to bring that awareness to your breath. Make sure it's still coming from your belly. Gently rocking your muscles to sleep. All right, next we're going to do a little tricep-bicep flow. You're going to reach your right hand up, overhead, behind your head, and reaching down your back as far as you can. Maybe add a little overpressure with the other arm. and then swing the arm back behind you to stretch out the biceps, and then flow between that tricep stretch and the bicep stretch. Work on going into your end ranges here. As you do that bicep stretch, reach it behind you, try to keep your chest squared up and not rotate into it. By keeping your chest square, you're going to optimize that stretch of your bicep. Flowing back and forth. Couple more. And then switch sides. Doing the left arm, reaching over your head, behind your head, down your back as far as you can. Add that little bit of overpressure for the tricep stretch, and then reach the arm back behind you in the opposite direction for the bicep stretch. Flow between those two positions. Get those easeful stretches. Good, one more. All right, we're gonna finish with a little cat-cow. And looking at who's left logged in, I think everyone is able to get onto the ground. So we're gonna do a traditional cat-cow. All right, so on hands and knees, you're going to curl your spine into the cat position. Your spine goes up towards the ceiling. Your head tilts down, you're looking at your hips. Push your palms away from you, but through the floor. Take an inhale or an exhale, and then inhale as you go into cow. Arch your spine, your belly goes towards the floor, the head looks at the ceiling, and then think about you're trying to pull your palms towards your knees, widen your shoulders, and then flow between the two positions. So as you're going into your cow position, you try and drag your palms into your knees. As you go into your cat position, you push your hands into the floor away from your knees. Gently wiggle. That hand motion is going to help get you better leverage into your spine and help optimize the stretching. Couple more flows. All right. Good job, you guys. How are we feeling?
Good.
All right. So that was a solid upper body workout for you guys. I hope you guys got hot and sweaty like I did. Yep. I see Kevin wiping his brow. All right. So we got one more class with this pulse plyometric work. And then afterwards, we're going to transition to kind of a taper week, meaning that it's going to be relatively easier as far as the exertion, but we're going to be focusing a little bit more on the mobility work for about a week. And that's just to tone things down. This is how we normally periodize training programs, say for like an advanced athlete. And so this kind of gives your body a little bit of an active break so that you can recover and then get back into training really hard again to optimize your gains. All right. And like I said, on Friday, I'm going to be giving the webinar. I'm also going to be having a new haircut, so something to look forward to. All right. So you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Friday.
Thanks, Brent.